John, can you give me the details of the tunnel bust up, please?
If you don't mind.
Sorry. Look, all I saw was coming down towards the end of the tunnel. There was a few people involved with Dundalk who wouldn't have been involved in the game tonight as such, and there was something going on with one of our players, and we tried to defuse the situation at the end, and we got our players into the dressing room, and look, all we know is a couple of minutes before we were going back out, the John was sent off, so that was generally what I saw, to be honest.
Stephen McDonald, one of the Dundalk players?
Look, I'm not going to sit here and name names, to be honest with you. Look, it's not the way we do things either, so look, that's all I saw, to be honest, and that was it. It's something that we'll deal with during the week when we look back on it and deal with it from Monday.
Did it disrupt everything in terms of your half-time chat and also the way the performance went in the second half, because John was up beside us?
No, it didn't, to be honest. Look, at the end of the day, the players are on the pitch, so look, it's just one of those things. It was just one of those nights where things probably didn't come off us, and we probably didn't play as well as we could have. So look, it's one of those. Look, Dundalk have practically won the league tonight, and fair play to them. Look, they've deserved it over the 8-9 months of the season, and hats off to them that way. But look, at the end of it, we have a big week coming up where we need to go and try and get ourselves going for a cup semi-final.
What are your thoughts on the penalty shout that you had just after the knock scored?
I thought it was a blatant penalty for what I saw. Look, I didn't see it back, but as I saw, Shane Griffin was lining up to strike. I could see Brian Gartner his arm right around Graham Cummins, and Graham tried to run 5-6 yards across the 6-yard box, and he was pulled the whole way. So look, for me, it was a penalty, you know.
And what about the goal you conceded? Disappointing.
It was a soft goal, to be honest. Look, it was one of those things. Chris Shields picks it up and runs, and no one really tracks it, and then gets set and probably scuffs a shot into the corner. So disappointing goal on our behalf.
And how hard was it for you at the end, you and the players, to see Dundalk celebrate like they just won the league title, which effectively I suppose they almost have? Oh yeah, but look, you have to be professional too. Look, you have to congratulate people too when they deserve it, and they deserved it. So that's all you can do, really. Do you know what I mean? If you were in that position, you'd want people to be decent to you. So look, you have to do that to them as well.
John, can you put your finger on the reason for the poor performances of late, or is it a number of issues? You know, a number of things.
No, I can't. Like, to be fair, we were good all year. It was just probably the last month since we've come out of Europe. We've struggled a bit. We've probably struggled to score goals and create chances. And
who's that, you think, John?
I don't know, to be honest. There've been numerous things, to be honest. Look, probably just need to get a bit of confidence back and get the fellas lift them up again before next week. Because at the end of the day, we still have a cup semi-final to try and get to a final to retain a cup that we've won for the last couple of years. And look, we don't want to give it up lightly. So look, we need to pick lads up and be positive about it, and hopefully get going again Monday.
3 defeats on the bounce, John. It's unfamiliar territory really over the 5 years you've been here.
It is. Look, it's the first time it's happened. I think in the first year we lost 2 in a row anyway. But so yeah, look, as I say, look, it's disappointing. But look, we've plenty of character in that dressing room. Look, a lot of these lads have won trophies before, and they know what it's about. We just have to, as I said, it's pointless being negative about it. We have to be positive about it and pick each other up and get going Monday and assess a few injuries and hopefully try and get a few people back for next week and all go up there with nothing to lose really and try and get into another final.
It's a thin line as well, isn't it? Success, failure, it's so close. It
is. Look, could be anything, could be a set piece or anything. So look, at the end of the day, look, we know we didn't deserve to probably win this league, because Dundalk would deserve to, and if you win the league you deserve to win it generally over the course of the year, and that's what they've done, and look, we can only congratulate them really.
John, there was a bit of speculation before the match about an issue or issues with Barry McNamee, Josh O'Hanlon, as to why they weren't involved tonight. Can you shed any light on what's happened?
Look, I know there's been a couple of knocks too, and I know things have been out there, but look, that hasn't been the case, to be honest. I know these lads should be back next week and hopefully involved next week in the cup.
So Josh and Barry, you think should be involved?
Yeah, they should be, yeah. Should hopefully, now everything going well, they'll be back involved next week and give us another few options.
Were they asked to stay away from training?
No. That's false, to be honest.
Comes down to the cup now, John, obviously for the season, to try and get back in the cup final. It'll be a tough one against Bows.
It will,
obviously, up there.
Sorry, yeah, Bows are flying. I'd say they're the form team at the minute. We know ourselves, we let ourselves down there last week, and they had another great win during the week up in Derry, so look, we know it'll be tough going up there. Good atmosphere, full house, and we have to be at our very best. So look, as I say, they're flying, they're the best probably at the moment, probably playing as good as anyone in the league, and they deserve to be in the semi-final too. So look, we know we're going to need everyone at it, and so that's hopefully the plan anyway.